What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today we are going to be going over the World Tournament number 25 that is coming to Dokkan here on Friday at Japan time. So we're going to go over the translations because we were actually given the cards that we're going to get for the most part. Now, there could be a couple of small little translations for maybe some old World Tournament card that does get a Dokkan Awaken, and that will probably come in the data mine either tomorrow or Thursday time here in Japan because it's Tuesday night right now. So if that happens to come, then just think of this as my translation video, and if I happen to miss, or if there is something else that is added in terms of an extra World Tournament card that gets a late Dokkan Awaken, then I will simply post that on YouTube / over on Twitter like I always do, because I'm going to be at work when that happens, because that's just the timing and how it works and everything like that. So I think this is my translation video, just simply what team I will personally be bringing, along with what most seem to be bringing these days, and also maybe is this World Tournament even worth the grind now, because this is definitely something we have not seen since I want to say year 2 almost. So without further ado, let's get into everything that's going on right now. So first off, let's take a look at the news that was in the thing. And we are getting a double global ranking prize world tournament when it comes to the characters here. We are getting both the physical Go Tanks, which was exclusive on the global side of the game for a while. I believe it was your last world tournament. So actually not that long, the more I think about it. And we are getting this new Gohan here, or technically Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 essentially. Thinks that he doesn't have a farmable super attack, because this guy is actually going to be really good. So if anything, your goal is to definitely go for this guy. So let's take a look at what he does, essentially, in terms of his passive, right? Because leader skill for these guys, right? There are way better leader skills. You're never going to use these guys for them whatsoever, but we want to mostly focus on the essay, and then technically the only thing we don't know is his super attack mechanic, but the way that his card is already built, just by looking at his passive, it doesn't matter what his super attack does. It could stun, it could seal, it could do any of that stuff, but it's not going to matter because his main function is going to be his passive. Let's take a look at it real quick. Take a look here. He's a strength card, okay? So he's either going to work on a super strength team, he's going to work on a hybrid sand team. Unfortunately, it's not going to work on a hybrid or on anything else, but for the most part, let's take a look. I guess heroes technically too. But basically what he does is he gives super types Ki +2, attack and defense up 30% for his passive, and he lowers extreme types enemies defense, not your extreme types, but extreme enemy types defense minus 50%. Okay, that defense down 50% stuff, that's garbage right there, essentially, okay? But nonetheless, Ki +2, attack and defense 30%. That is a really good passive. That is the same that the LR Goku has from the Super Battle Road, the new Super Battle Road stages. You can go and get it from there. And this guy does that exact same thing. It's super type, just like the Goku does. The only difference is that the Goku has an extra 20% if you're 50% below your health. So this guy, though, again, unconditional right there, really, really good. In fact, I would not be surprised if he does become optimal for a hybrid sand team, essentially. I know a lot of people don't run that sometimes, but every now and then you do, or especially now on JP with Super Battle Road stages. I would definitely be interested to test him out. The only thing that beats him out in terms of support is the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but that Gohan does not give Ki, and he only has shocking speed, so he works with some units, but not like prepare for battle and everything like that. So this guy, if I had to take a guess based on the physical Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman from, that we've had for a while now, who has both shocking speed and prepare for battle, this guy's probably going to have both of those again, so he's going to work great in terms of kind of linking between characters on a hybrid sand team. Not to mention he's already giving another +2 Ki and attack and defense of 30% for all super types, and hybrid sand team is nothing but super type cards, so he's going to work perfectly there, and it's going to be a great card. That's actually really nice. His leader skill, it doesn't really matter what he does. It's probably going to be like super types or STR types, stats up 50% or something like that, and then I'm assuming his super attack is probably just going to be greatly raised attack for something. I'm not really sure what it could be, but hey, they could surprise me, I guess, but nonetheless, he's not there to be a hitter. He is here to be a support unit, right? That's what we all kind of figured. So this guy is definitely worth, I would say, just him alone is worth it on the World Tournament there. Heck, even if you're not throwing on to a hybrid sand team, he's good. He's going to be good on other teams like a super team or an STR team or anything like that. So that's going to be really nice right there. Then the second one is the Mighty Mass. Now, Mighty Mass we've known for a while thanks to Global here, but I wanted to take a look at the Japanese and see, like, okay, did his passive change? Did anything happen or anything like that? Doesn't seem to be the case. Basically, the way it works is that when you're fighting against one enemy, so Teki got Hitori, attack and defense up 80%. Okay, basic stuff right there. And when HP is 40% or below, for one turn, you will then dodge all types that you are facing off against. Okay, if we go over here to the global version of the guy, Okay, we know his leader skills, for the most part. He does raise his attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage for the super attack. I think he's got a farmable super attack because it just says Mighty Mass. It doesn't say Super Saiyan, even though he is Super Saiyan here. They could change that potentially. Let's take a look at his name. Nope, it just says Mighty Mass. So you can technically farm his super attack, it looks like. So take that Super Strike card right there, farm him up, and boom, there you go, SA10. Other than that, though, his passive, attack and defense of 80% when facing one enemy. Evade enemies' attack, including super attacks for 1 turn when HP is 40% or below. Yep, exactly the same. So his links are, he gets striking speed, which is pretty cool. So on physical, that doesn't really work that much. I guess technically the LR Trunks is one. The support Gohan is another one. If you're using him, that is. He's an okay card. He's not bad by any means, especially for World Tournament. World Tournament are not meant to be the biggest, highest cards or anything like that, but I would say overall he's not a bad card. That Gohan, though, I think that's the reason, because if you think about it, we've all known about this Mighty Mass for a while, especially ever since it was released on Global. And so I have a feeling they probably put this Gohan in here, or this Great Saiyaman 2 technically, in here. It's kind of like, hey, we know most people won't go for the Mighty Mass card, so let's bump it up here a bit and give them the Gohan as well, right? Right? You guys want to come here? So that's going to be my guess when it comes to that. I'm not really sure why they're all of a sudden doing this 2-person now. The last time we had 2 people in a world tournament was way, way back when they had the GT STR Kid Goku Super Saiyan and the Tech GT Vegeta. Funny enough, these guys are... one of them strength and the other one's physical, but the other guy was tech. But nonetheless, yeah, we're getting them here. So I'm not really sure... why the Mighty Mask and Gohan again at the same time. That Gohan, though, I'm going to go for him. I was actually not really planning on going hard on the World Tournament, and I don't really plan to go, top 100 or anything like that. I'd like to get top 1,000, though, I think. It's going to be a little crazy. I might have to stream it a little bit to keep sane. But nonetheless, I definitely want that Gohan. That Gohan is a great support unit right there. Super types, key +2, attack and defense of 30%. Ooh. That's really nice right there. That's really nice, not gonna lie. So, other than that, though, the World Tournament banners, of course, always come back. You have the Dragon Ball World Tournament banner. Now, there could be a card in here that potentially gets added, or maybe another one that gets a Dokkan Awaken. I'm not really sure. Like I said, keep an eye out for Twitter if I do post on that. The Gacha tickets for the guaranteed SSR for the World Tournament cards. Remember, they separate the banners now, where you have the World Tournament prizes from the past. All of those it seems up to Gohan, essentially. The Kid Gohan here are going to be updated, so you can go ahead and farm that guy, or not farm him, but if you want to try and pull for him, you can, or any of the other World Tournament cards. And then, of course, you have the guaranteed SSRs, which are just in almost any banners these days. For example, the Galactic Vegeta, the Int Beerus. No, it's not the SDR Beerus. And no, there are no LRs in these guaranteed tournaments. Gacha banners right here from the tickets. So it kind of stinks there's no LRs. It'd be cool to somehow summon an LR on these, but that's not the case. So other than that, though, we know that the Bulma event is obviously back. Go ahead and farm up those items if you want to. Raditz is here. I have shown Raditz off beforehand, I believe. The last time we had the World Tournament way back in May? It was back in May, because that's when we got the Pure Sand category. He's not bad if you have the Vegeta lead. If you have the Vegeta lead, he's not bad on 30 times difficulty. He's not the best. He's not the best, but he is decent at least in terms of that. Obviously, if you have LR Broly or if you have Majin Vegeta or something like that, better than this guy, obviously. But nonetheless, he's still a good card. If you don't have any area of effect guys, once you get him Dokkan Awaken, completely free to play. Aside from the orbs, obviously, the orbs you have to use your own ints if you want to. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it in terms of that stuff. Do I think Mighty Mask is worth it? Not really. If I had to be honest, not really. He could be decent on a physical team because of the 80% attack and defense. Because most events you do face one opponent. Super Battle Road is going to be his Achilles heel. You're definitely not going to take him onto there. And even that whole dodge thing for 1 turn, unless you know that you're going to finish him off that turn or at least the next turn, it doesn't really help that much. So, but yeah, other than that, though, that's going to be it for the World Tournament stuff. If I had to take a wild guess at who's going to potentially get a Dokkan Awaken, if they had to give a World Tournament card a Dokkan Awaken, last time we had that physical Super Boo, and I believe we had the STR Kid Goku, which is, again, this one right here, who got a Dokkan Awaken. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to take a wild guess at the Agility Vegito, that agility base Vegito that's like if he's in the first slot and after he's attacked, his attack or his defense goes up like 100%, and then he also provides defense to other people, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly what the card does, but nonetheless, I think that Vegito could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken, which would be really cool. Definitely needs a bit of an upgrade. Hopefully, it turns into definitely more of a casual, overall general support card for a lot of people and not having to be in that first slot. That'd be really nice. Not really sure. This Gohan, maybe you could get a Dokkan Awaken. I'm not really sure. Or there's probably some even older card that could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken. I'm not really sure of. Again, keep an eye out on Twitter. I'll let you guys know those translations the moment they come out because during summer vacation, still at work, but I can let you guys know at least what they're going to be pretty easily. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Are you going to be going for this World Tournament prizes? Are you going to be going for the Gohan and the Trunks? From what I know, because they didn't obviously say anything, TN is still obviously the local ranking LR prize, the SSR. So I do need one more of him. Hopefully I don't get another tryhard in my top bracket there where I had first place just constantly being behind me, and then all of a sudden he passes me when I go to sleep. So dude, it literally had no life, I swear. So but yeah, I need one more T in the Rainbow Hum. So he's still the LR. He'll probably be the LR for so probably year 4 would be my guess. After that, not really sure. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited. So let me guys know. I know the World Tournament can never be a grind. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, when I'm just to end this real quick, I'm really, really hoping that this Gohan here is like definitely like they extend where you can get the Gohan for, like, you know, instead of the 20,000 right now, the top 20,000 for global ranking, maybe make it top 50. I know that's very, very, very unlikely, but hey, you know what? A guy can always dream. So anyway, guys, let me hear your thoughts all below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.